be getting underway in earnest. For about 3 hours now, a line has been forming. It's now several hundred meters long of people that have come from the surrounding area, some of them walking for up to an hour. They say that they have to walk because bus fares, transport fares have increased fivefold in some cases, and they're coming now for the first time to receive some food aid. Among the people that are lining up, Gideline and her year-old son, Elias, brother Bonimar as well. Gideline has 4 children, and she says that until now she has received no food aid, and so this is going to be the first time. Like others, they say that they've simply been scavenging for food until now, roaming downtown, picking up what they can. And what are you giving them?
We're giving everything we have: canned goods, rice, no instant noodles, bread. They haven't tasted bread for a week.
The world is waiting with calm anticipation for the return of U.S. scientists warming up a historic and mind-boggling expedition to planet Mars. Their mission is expected to provide valuable information on the bond that binds all the planets of the universe. Details in the CNN report.
Will launch Monday to try and find out.
For scientists or space enthusiasts alike, Mars continues to amaze. It's no surprise the red planet is currently the subject of 5 active NASA missions, 3 in orbit and 2 on the surface.
And liftoff of the Atlas V with Curiosity, seeking clues to the planetary puzzle about life on Mars.
You've probably heard of Curiosity, NASA's rover studying the geology and climate on the ground. Now, NASA's 6th mission, MAVEN, is hoping to study Mars from above and answer a 4 billion-year-old question: what made the 4th planet from the sun turn red and barren?
It's gone from that polar sterile desert, geological world, kind of boring rocks, to this exciting, blooming world with a history that does include warm, wet times, climate change, dynamic atmospheres, landslides, ice sheets, buried ice. Unbelievable.
Scientists believe that Mars may have looked a lot like Earth, with blue skies and warm temperatures. We do believe that Mars at one point had liquid water, correct?
Absolutely. Evidence in the rocks from Curiosity is literally unassailable. And we see the record even in the frozen materials in the soils today.
Collecting new measurements of the planet's upper atmosphere will give those analyzing the data a better understanding of the climate change over the red planet's history.
We expect to learn how the modern Mars works, really in detail, to see its climate state, to understand how the atmosphere is lost to space, how Mars may have lost a magnetic field, to take that information and map it back in time.
The journey will be long. MAVEN will have to travel 10 months and millions of miles before reaching Mars's orbit. But NASA says the journey and MAVEN's $671 million price tag are worth it, especially if MAVEN can help unlock the big question: did life ever exist on Mars? Chad Myers, CNN, Atlanta.
We now take our second break. Now join the Central Forecast Office for the look at the weather.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without season. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton, just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Hello viewers and welcome to weather forecast. The weather today has been variably cloudy with slight drop in temperatures over the entire country. For tonight, it will be mostly cloudy and mild over the entire country. And this condition is expected to persist until tomorrow in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy and warm across the country. Northeasterly winds will dominate the flow over the entire country, and the speed will range from 5 to 15 kilometers per hour. Minimum temperatures will be 21 degrees Celsius over Greater Banjul area, Lower River region, and the Central River region. 20 degrees over Upper River region, as West Coast and the Upper River region will record 22 degrees Celsius. Maximum temperatures will be 30 degrees Celsius over Greater Banjul area, 32 over West Coast and the North Bank region, as the rest will record 33 degrees Celsius. Moving on to the sea, we are expecting low tides of 0.3 meter at 3:53 in the morning and 0.2 meter at 4:02 in the afternoon. High tides of 1.6 meters at 10:15 in the morning and 1.8 meters at 10:41 in the evening. The sun will rise at 7:07 in the morning and will set at 18:34 in the evening. That's all we have for you. Thank you for joining us, and do have a very pleasant moment.
From weather, a look at the headlines once more. Top echelons in government and partners in the public and private sector have been discussing strategic issues in a bid to effectively and efficiently implement joint development goals. Disability does not mean inability. A physically challenged artist from Togo has impressed at the Alliance Francaise with exhibitions depicting beautiful work of art. Scientists in the U.S. are preparing up a historic expedition to planet Mars on Monday in an effort to champion latest scientific discoveries. And struggling after Typhoon Haiyan, Filipinos are continuing to receive much needed assistance from the international community. That was all in this edition of the news. Thanks for your time, and do stick with Grts.
To start with, is the breaking story that everyone is talking about now, and it's regarding the Commonwealth and the decision the announcement that was made yesterday. Could you explain what has been the reason behind the big announcement and why now?
First of all, I want to welcome you to the Gambia, and we are very proud when we see African magazines being published by Africans. I know this is not a new magazine. I've been reading it since I was going to school. It used to be African Now, West Africa, and New African.
Going 46 years.
Yeah. So we've come a long way, because you see that Africa Now has disappeared. And
West Africa,
yes. So the breaking news, it's not supposed to be breaking news because